So I'm going to talk about NFTs and I'm going to talk about the Tory Lanez situation. Yeah. First of all, congratulations. Yeah, I'm saying man's not coming to shed hate, but I'm just going to tell the truth about NFTs, man. A lot of it is bullshit. I'm not talking about the Tory Lanez situation now. I just mean NFTs in general is bullshit. But still, congratulations for anyone that achieves that. I'm saying for anyone who's resold one, well done to that as well. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's still, NFTs are fake. We're going to break it down a little, but first I'll put some of you onto some game first, yeah? If you sell an NFT, and it's like, let's say let's keep it as a music format for the example. If you sell, I don't matter how many, forget how many copies, but let's just say you sell a number of copies for whatever price, yeah? It's not worth 50,000, 60,000, whatever you're saying. That's the facts, yeah? Because that's like me, and here's the game, right? That's like me purchasing similar to purchasing a hard copy of your single, your album, for 50,000, bro. And I get some people have hardcore fans, so I'm not gonna exclude that part. That's always memorabilia and shit. It's always like a key part when it comes to artists, celebrities, and fan bases in general. So I'm not knocking that part. That's fine. But for me to just go and buy a copy, let's say I went to HMV or any shop you want to name that sells albums or records, and I just bought one of your things for 50,000, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? That's not me coming here and telling people not to do that. I'm just saying that's why I'm talking to the people that get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up. Yeah, you might make some money in it, but don't make that your only route or your only choice, because some of you are not going to make no money like that. Even if you have a big following base, a lot of you that do probably will, but some of you are not going to do it to that level, yeah. Unless here's the game, yeah. That's the game on, not to get distracted, but here's the game on how some of you can expand this idea, yeah. I ain't come here to just be negative, but let me just say it again. NFTs, for the foremost, are bullshit. There's money there right now, but it's bullshit. It's a distraction, yeah. Because you're gonna believe you can achieve money from not doing or learning nothing, like to an extent sometimes real in life, unless you just only put like an hour of your day in and you're still doing everything else cool. But if you're putting 24 hours a day or however much you do, and it comes to building a yard and catching rainwater, and when that time comes and you can't, and there's no such thing as NFT, you're gonna want to go rob people, kill people. You're gonna want to kill yourself. So that's why NFTs are bullshit. Here's the positive game, yeah. You can. How can I place it? So here's the obvious part for some of you. If I don't know exactly how NFTs work, but I'm sure it goes like sometimes they go in order: number 1, number 2, number 3. So if yours is numbered, then you can prove that if you got like number 1 or the first 10, it might be worth a bit more. Just like it's similar to sneaker drops as well, if they're numbered, like, and certain numbers also, not just number 1, because certain numbers mean things to certain people. So certain numbers can sell for more. So the first one and the last one will sell for more, yeah. And certain numbers that apply to certain people's life, like their birthday, their favourite number, their lucky number, can sell for more. So that's a bit like, that's where the odds, that's more like of a gambling odds, yeah. But it's still very important to making more money. Then not only that, here's going ahead of, I'm not saying I'm the first one to think this, but here's going ahead of the game. I was thinking this before I even saw this. I was just thinking this about NFTs in general. I was thinking this before I saw Tory Lanez done it. And now every artist can catch this game. Do you know what I'm saying? What you need to understand as well is, let's say a rapper or artist only drops their album in an NFT format or a streamable format with no hard copies. I know hard copies are I don't think they're sold as much, and eventually it might kind of decrease more and more, I don't know. But some people probably still might want to buy hard copies, to get what I'm saying. So this makes hard copies rarer. So what you can then do Obviously you can limit your hard copies yourself as the artist, but if you want to give the chance for the fans and you just want to make your initial money, like your front end, but then give the fans a chance to get back from being your fan, then what you do is you sell distribution rights on like 10 of those copies. But then maybe like, I don't know how distribution rights work, but maybe if you get number one NFT and you pay, instead of £1, you pay £10. If you want to give them a good chance, it's still £10. Or if you want to still eat nice, so the first 10 copies, 10,000. So £1,000 for each copy, you made 10,000 on the first 10, and then $1 on the next lot. But then the people who buy the first 10 can distribute 1,000 hard copies and charge pretty much whatever price they want. Do you get what I'm saying? So then there's only 10,000 hard copies or 1,000 hard copies, and a fan is now eating. If there's enough, if you have a fan base, that means there's enough in interest for the hard copies. So then you're also giving back to the fan, and the fan putting in some work as well, but making money for being your fan, and it's seeing a reward for sharing such music. Do you know what I'm saying? Because then you've kind of like, then you've opened the doors to like working with more people. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't have to know them, and they don't really have to be as much trust as. The only thing that could then happen also is people could overprint copies, but then there must be a way to stamp. Whether that's on the CD, like on the file drive itself for the CD, or actually on a printed CD or CD cover, authentic stamping that no one else can have unless you purchase the NFT to make the hard copy. So then you can't overprint them. People are definitely getting the official, even though any CD is official, but they're getting the original official one. Do you get what I'm saying? I know that's kind of going a bit too far, but with hard copies being on the decline, if you just make them rarer, and I know that kind of, some people say, oh, that's fucking up the industry, but mate, for the ones that are saying now, so you want to fuck up the industry completely now, like in terms of hard copies and how it used to be, well, we've already done that with life. So that's a dumb question. So go start asking about all the food we're eating before you start asking about CDs. I'm just talking about business, but I ain't talking about living. I ain't talking about living healthier or having healthier business, bro. We're way past that, man. Not way past it, but we're past it. We are kind of way past it, but I don't want to be that negative. We're past those days about why can't all food be healthy? Why can't all business be for the mind, body, and soul? Come on, bruv. Don't. If you want to ask that question, I don't know. You need to tell me the answer. Do you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't know. You need to ask that question and then tell me the answer so I can learn, because I don't have a clue. But that's just one thing. There's hundreds of ways to flip that idea for NFTs. Yeah. But remember, so the first thing I'm saying is still their bullshit, because you think that's not me saying I don't love an artist that much. That's not me to knock an artist, any artist now, period. I'm not talking about just Tory, I'm just talking about his example. But any artist, if I love you that much, I'm still not going to pay 50, but I know I kind of come from a different era, like, and a different mindset of like, do you get what I'm saying, where I couldn't even spend that much on certain things if I had like money in abundance. Like I couldn't even spend that much on a car unless I truly love it. I wouldn't just buy a car just for like, oh, I got money, here's 100k, spend 100 and then just accept spend 100k on my car. Do you know what I'm saying? Like some people have that intention. No, it's not just that they love the artist, it's like, I spent this much. And sometimes the government are the ones purchasing it for 50k to make you think this is how much NFTs are worth, so you're getting caught up in the game, and the fans going to start shouting, I made 50k off $1, and all of you are going to go copy and try to follow what you do, and some of you haven't dealt with your own depression in life first, and you're going to add to it, so it's a distraction. Some of you might make money. I'm not knocking. I'm not saying don't go and try and make money. Do everything you can in your day as many ways possible. If you don't have a set route, you got to try hustle everything. That's hustler mentality. But some of you, when it doesn't work out, remember that I said this, and that's it.